When you are in love with someone, sex can be much more than just sex. Do you know what I mean? You feel a deep connection and a profound energy flow between you and your lover. So it's that earth shattering, nerve pulsing, full on expression of desire that transcends the purely physical world. Sometimes we can feel completely into making love with our partner, but can be hard to know if he is experiencing the same level of connection. So, guys, it is easy to be blindsided by the intensity of strong sexual chemistry. Are you wondering if he feels a connection as deeply as you do? Are you worried that he is using you for sex alone and chasing time between the sheets? Don't worry, we have all faced this question in our relationship. The truth is, how a man behaves in bed mirrors his overall respect and intention towards you. So it is extremely important to understand what's going on. So keep watching. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sunyu Below, aka Miss PG, one and only success coach in Africa. I help you make yourself like sexy with the one and only legally married partner. So if it's the kind of thing, just hit the like button and subscribe to this channel to get notified and post new videos. So this episode is a very juicy one, and I know you don't want to miss this one. We're going to be talking about 30 signs that he really enjoys making love with you. Are you there? Number one thing to note is eye contact. There's a huge difference in sex and making love. We have sex with someone who can satisfy us physically, but we make love to someone who can satisfy us so fully and internally. Once you realize this fine line between making love and having sex, you will understand the meaning of life. Life is not only about survival, it's about living, and so it's making love too. So, ladies, when he looks into your eyes as he's making love to you, he's showing his deep appreciation and connection with you, and also responding to your expression with his love making. When he avoids eye contact, it can be a sign that he is shy in some cases, but it can also mean you are mostly just an intimate encounter for him, or that he's imagining something else, and the sex doesn't mean much more to him than a path to the next orgasm. Number two, he focuses on giving. A partner who truly is into you will genuinely care about your pleasure, and he will focus on giving you the maximum amount that you can both handle. Genuinely, he will react intuitively and intentionally to your desires and give generously to make you climax and relish your time together. He will go down on you tenderly and gentle with your body, massage you, kiss you passionately, rev it all up, and want to know what works best for you. He will change his speed and pressure. He will care about what you like. He will moan. He will speak. He will give sounds of pleasure. He will show he likes it too. The fellow who fixes for you will care about your physical pleasure and act accordingly. Number three, kisses for smile. Kissing someone you don't care about can feel kind of blah. It's just nothing. It is a bond that is as deep and unique as the individual. Unlike any other feelings in the world, it is as impossible to describe and explain in other words as it is to articulate how you can't live without it. Kissing is one of the closest way we can bond and communicate our feelings with someone new. You can tell if someone is feeling playful, turned on, and into sex by how they kiss you and where they lay their tips. Kissing someone you care about and love can feel like you just won the mega jackpot lottery. It can charge up your whole body. You get lost in it and feel tremors pulsate through your whole body. Number 4, when your guy is making love to you and wants you on a level beyond the physical realm of sex, he will kiss you frequently on your lips and all over your body and make love again and again and again. He will enjoy the experience of being with you and make it last as long as he can. Likely, he will fall asleep with you and want to do it again when you wake up. He will feel an insatiable hunger to express himself with his body. There is affectionate, intimate foreplay, kissing, touching, and all sorts of closeness before the main act. He will worship you with his lips, showing his desire and his intensity of emotions for you. It is hard to miss the difference between a quick peck and a deep kiss. You will know, and the more he comes back, the more he is feeling deeply connected to you. Number 5, say my name, say my name. Another biggest sign that your partner enjoys making love to you and feels a deep connection with you is that he will say your name often, especially during lovemaking. If he feels close to you, he will want to emphasize your intimacy, show that he cares about you and that you are not just in some physical activity. He will say your name to call you towards him. He will say your name to make you feel like you are his. He will whisper your name, moan it, show it. He's into you. Return the favor by saying his name too. Number 6, he doesn't want to leave. A man who enjoys making love to you will never want to leave your side and will be happy to return when you are apart. If you've been with a guy who's not serious at all, you know the feelings. The sex reaches a crescendo and finishes, and before you can count to 3, the guy is doing a kind of stop, drop, and roll out of bed and putting on his shoes. Well, bye. The feeling can be distasteful, like you've just been used like a product or service or something. When a guy is into you, he doesn't have to fake wanting to stay. He will stick around and chat, make some food, share a cup of tea with you, or watch a movie. Why? Simple. He wasn't just there for the sex. He was making love as part of his overall love for you. And if he does have to leave, he will quickly find a way back to you. Number 7, the look of love. When you're trying to have sex, if the sex is just sex, sometimes appearance can tell you a great deal. There's a look to love. After you make love, glance at your man. Is he avoidant, nervous, or locked up like a stone statue? Or is he glowing, satisfied, relaxed, looking at you, seeking further connection with you? Does he reaches for his own? After real love making with a woman he cares about, a man will be more connected to you, not less connected. He will have enhanced what's already there between you in terms of the connection rather than pumped and dumped. Number 8, he calls after everything. One of the flashing signs that says his love making with you was all that and more is when he calls after everything to see how you are. He will want to keep the connection going on and not just to schedule your next sweet section between the sheets. He calls to chat, to ask how your day is or how your day is going, to invite you for a coffee or dinner. He calls because he's feeling connected to you. Listen for the warmth in his voice. That will tell you what you need to know. Number 9, he's respectful when you don't want sex. It's entirely reasonable to not always be in the mood for sex. Sometimes guys don't respond well to this when you tell them, however. But the guy who wants to make love to you and truly loves your time together won't react like an angry bear. He will nod in a relaxed way and completely understanding. His affection for you won't dim even 1%. And the next time you make love, he will enjoy it just as much without any expectation or obligation put on you. 10. He tells you he loved it. If a man tells you that he loves having sex with you, it's a clear sign that he enjoyed it. Believe it. This one is the most obvious, but is often a bit confusing. That's because some guys who just want sex will say they love or enjoy being with you and not mean it. Or the feeling can be so overwhelming that they don't want to admit it. When a man means it, you will be able to tell. He will look you in the eyes. He will go in for a kiss. He will caress your face. He will call you soon after with a heartfelt conversation or a loving message. He will let you know beyond a shadow of doubt that your lovemaking was special to him and made a real impression on his heart. 11. He kisses your forehead. If he stops in the middle of his sex to kiss you on the forehead, this is a sign of profound emotional connection. There is nothing more comforting and safe than the feeling of his lip right above your eyes. It's a scientific fact that the sensation of someone's lip on your forehead stimulates a chemical release that triggers feelings of bliss, enjoyment, and satisfaction. So right above your eyes is said to be the gateway to your soul, and if he is making an effort to gently kiss your third eye during sex, he's beyond into you. 12. He holds your hands. If a man holds your hands while you have sex, it's a sign that he enjoys making love and feels strong sense of unity. If he reaches for your hands and doesn't release them until after you both climax, he is showing you that he is present and entirely at the moment with you. He is taking charge, locking eyes as he moves deeply with you, and he is not letting you go. When we intertwine our fingers with someone else, it's a gesture that suggests being one. Our hands and our inner wrists, believe it or not, are erogenous zones that are extremely sensitive to touch. Holding hands also releases oxytocin, the love hormone. So this subtle but meaningful action will trigger his intense feelings for you.